Scorpio, welcome to your September 2024 general love reading. This is your girl, Mermaid Scales Tarot. Thank you so much for joining me here. This is a general love reading for the Sun, Moon, Rising Venus, and or any other strong placement for the sign of Scorpio. This is a general reading, so please keep that in mind, to only take what resonates with you and leave what doesn't for someone who really needs to hear this message. Hi, Crosswatchers, you're very welcome here if you're interested in a Scorpio. Who wouldn't be? I'd like to remind Scorpio and Crosswatchers that energy is fluid, and this simply means you may feel like I'm describing a certain situation in the reading where you feel the roles are flipped or reversed, and that's completely okay. You're more than welcome to use your own discretion to flip those roles if that resonates with your specific situation the best. All right, Scorpio, let's go ahead and get this reading started. I'm first going to use my sound bowl here to clear, set the energy, and do a mini meditation with you guys. But if you just want to jump right on into the card pull to see what the cards have to say, check out the pinned comment below with all the timestamps. For those of you here with me now, thank you so much for joining me. It really does help me connect to your energy by doing this. So I'm going to ask everyone to take a deep breath in. I'm going to ring this sound bowl 3 times, and during that time, I just want you to open up your energy to ask the questions you have in regards to your love life. If there is a certain someone, start thinking about them now, and we'll see what Spirit has to say. So let's go ahead and take that deep breath in. And tune into the energy of Scorpio. All right, Scorpio, let's go ahead and see what Spirit has to say for you guys for September in love and romance. Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. For this reading, I am tuning into an energy in around your psychic field of someone that has romantic feelings or intentions towards you right now in this moment, whether you are single or taken, whether you're currently in this connection or in separation. Let's see whose energy wants to come through, why they're coming through, and what this means for you guys for September 2024. So tell me about this energy for Scorpio. Different pages. And it says, you and this person don't share the same vision. Okay. So it kind of is already giving me this vibe that you guys are looking for 2 different things. And I feel you guys are just very different from each other, like very opposite. And as you know, they say like opposites attract, I guess, but it's becoming more apparent that like this could be something that just you guys are not getting along in with multiple things, but there's something that still keeps you guys together despite the different ways you want to see this connection or the different ways you see each other. This could be a case of like unrequited love for someone, that they're starting to feel kind of detached while the other person is wanting to hold on to this. The letter D is sticking out to me, as in Dana, as in Daniel. First, middle, last initial can mean something to someone. Tell me more about this energy for Scorpio. I just saw a striped sweater. I don't know what that means per se, but maybe that's confirmation about the last time you saw this person, the last time they saw you. But tell me more about this energy for Scorpio. Okay, shadow self. Ooh. Okay. Capricorn got this card, I believe. So if you're dealing with the Capricorn, or if you have very strong Capricorn in your chart, I suggest checking out the Capricorn reading to see if there's messages for you there. I do feel, okay, so the person that is, oh, maybe it was Virgo actually. Anyway, Virgo, Capricorn may mean something to you, but anyway, the person that is kind of clinging on to this, I think they're trying to anchor this energy into an existence that really doesn't exist. So what do I mean by that? It's kind of like the fantasy of them coming back, the fantasy of us getting back together, even though the other person kind of clearly sees that there's so much that can't happen here due to, you know, with shadow self, there could definitely be some toxic tendencies and behaviors going on within this connection here. And I think one person kind of picked it up very, very quickly while the other is still trying to kind of keep it at this pace. So Why would people do that? You know, when people are looking for validation, when they're looking for some sort of sexual gratification, they could kind of really use that to hold on to this very intense, deep energy here. But I think one person now is starting to become obsessive almost with, you know, checking on the other person who's not replying, with kind of seeing about their social media, with trying to look them up, with trying to ask them about people who may know them. So there's definitely some sort of an obsession building here. It could be, I definitely feel it's more on one side, whether this is you or the other person, Scorpio. I do feel like someone is kind of seeing that this person's kind of getting overly involved here, and they may be starting to kind of put in boundaries. I do see like a blocked phone number or blocked social media account that someone may have had to do because of this. Wow. Spirit definitely wants you to be aware of this energy. So let's go ahead and pull the tarot and get deeper into this. Tell me more about the tarot here with Scorpio. Tell me about this energy that Scorpio needs to be aware of and know about. Someone could have recently been having ringing in their ears. And that's something that maybe is confirmation for someone, but I feel Spirit is trying to get you to pay attention and to notice things. Not to kind of shrug them off, but really be aware of them. And I just saw nose piercing as well that someone could have. But tell me more about this energy for Scorpio. Okay, Two of Swords, yeah. Libra energy. Like I said, some of you could be dealing with the Libra, could have strong Libra in your chart. Does not have to be the case, but we're going to go and get all the cards out first and then do a deep dive here. So, yeah. Woo! Two of Swords, Five of Swords. I could see why this is quite the tricky type of connection here. But yeah, despite the rocky road of it all, there's someone here that has star energy. Interesting. But I feel that's like the fantasy of if I have Scorpio, we would be perfect together. We would have it all together. Or vice versa, Crosswatcher. Scorpio is doing this with you. Four of Cups. Yeah. Very strong Aquarius energy here. Okay. So bottom of the deck, we have the Queen of Pentacles, Capricorn energy. So I feel with the Queen of Pentacles, someone has kind of really started to notice the patterns and things that someone was doing that wasn't honoring you, Scorpio, that wasn't making you feel appreciated, wasn't making you feel respected. I even feel with this Queen of Pentacles energy, because Queen of Pentacles is respectable. And I do feel when you felt like that was starting to kind of, whether you felt your boundaries weren't being respected or you felt like your time, your energy wasn't being respected, you kind of had to clock into this powerful energy of what I have to give is worth something. What I have to share is meaningful. And if this person wants to use that, or if this person wants to take that, it's not going to happen. And I do feel that you guys really had to kind of assess your overall security in this, your overall foundation in this. I do feel with this Queen of Pentacles energy, you really did have to kind of call upon your inner security, your confidence, resources to establish some strong boundaries here. And I do feel like when you saw that there was nothing that was going to play out in this in a way that respected you or that was fair to you, I feel you like went like very cold, but I'm almost seeing like what was once like a fruitful garden that someone could pick, use whatever they wanted in the garden of access to you, you just like shut it down, or you completely moved it and it was like they turned back to it and it was like nothing was left there. And so I feel someone feels some type of way about that. I think they really liked what they had until it was gone, and then they didn't realize that they took care of it well enough. Damn. I do feel with the Queen of Pentacles, this is someone that has their own business or is looking to climb up a corporate ladder, is looking to be very successful. And I do feel like whoever was kind of, you know, not as ambitious or not having the same goals, the Queen of Pentacles decided like they're just not willing to go on this with me. They want something else, that's fine, but I want something more. And I think that you saying that, or someone here putting the boundary in with that, is what made this person kind of spiral. Okay. So, you know, I also kind of feel for a while maybe this person tried to distract you with things like gifts, paying for dinners, paying for lunches, but I feel like they were spending money they didn't really have. And I think you were picking up on that as well, just to impress you or just to kind of keep you in this loop, but it was a distraction. Anyway, let's get into this. At the dead center of this, we have the Two of Swords, Libra energy. So there's definitely blocked energy going on here. And if it's not full on blocked, I do feel like someone is starting to realize the very two different perspectives, viewpoints that this connection has, and is kind of stuck as far as like, you guys are in different time frames based off of the group. So some of you guys are currently stuck in this seeing, can it actually work? Some of you may want it to, but knowing that, you know, this is so drastically different from what you want to have versus what they want to have, you guys are like at a stalemate. And others of you who have kind of started to move on and move forward from this connection here, I do feel you've definitely blocked off your energy. You definitely have stopped talking to them. You definitely put the block on social media and their number. And they feel like they hit a wall now here with you. And I think that resistance is kind of what's making them want this more. I feel they have a big problem with being rejected or being told no. Someone could be bilingual here with the Two of Swords. Someone could have an accent even, I'm picking up on. But yeah, I kind of feel even someone here like is catching on to the differences of what someone is saying versus what they're doing. And I do kind of feel like in some way they wanted you to be a certain way for them to feel good, for them to have this access to you. That's really all they want. I don't, it's general. I can try to like clarify and get deeper, but the access to you is what they're hungry for. I don't know if they think you're very, very attractive, if they think like being with you means like they get some sort of ego boost or something. But now that they don't have this access, it's kind of freaking them out, Scorpio. Someone likes to wear like high-waisted skirts, pants, shorts, underwear, boxers, I don't know, boxer briefs. What's crossing this is the Five of Swords, Aquarius energy. So I feel like before this really started, very recently when this really started to fall apart, someone was being kind of like, could tell the shift of your energy and then was starting to be a little aggressive, a little bit rude, a little bit like, oh, you're not going to come hang out with me now? Like, I don't know, just sending those types of messages that are passive aggressive, but trying to make you feel bad about it. And I do feel with the Five of Swords, this person has a lot of trouble when admitting like that they've done something wrong or that they overstepped a line. They act like they didn't do anything and that you're overreacting. And it caused a lot of confusion. It caused a lot of arguments. It caused a lot of, you know, someone having to kind of just back down because the other person wasn't going to give it up. And that's, yeah, a bit toxic. And I feel with the Five of Swords here that someone currently feels conflicted over, you know, you, especially if you were the one recently to kind of pull this back, like they're starting to get angry with you. And they're kind of starting to look at this as, how dare Scorpio, like they ghosted me or they blocked me, like, and in their mind, they're kind of telling themselves for no reason. When if they were being truly honest with themselves and sat with it for long enough, they could figure it out. But I think they're also gossiping about you. I think they're also telling other people, you know, how toxic you are, how, you know, cold you are for just blocking them and having nothing to do with them. And I think they're doing that to kind of round the troops in their own way against you, but I don't know if it's really working here. But this is the weird thing. And we'll definitely clarify this, but what's crowning this is the Star card. So Aquarius energy, you know, when I picked up this card here, I heard like You want what you can't have. And I feel with this, like it's part of the reason why they're so upset they lost this. I mean, star energy is unique. Star energy is rare. Star energy is one of a kind. Star energy is like someone that has kind of been in someone's life that has inspired them, that has, you know, given them this hope in finding the right person. But I feel that was even one-sided. I don't know if they really did that for you as much as you've done that for them, Scorpio. But with the Star too and the Queen of Pentacles, like someone could be very successful in their job, career, in their home life. Someone could be very well known on social media. Someone could be very popular. And part of that could be the reason why they have some sort of ego tie towards you, Scorpio. I do want to clarify this Star card here. Tell me more about this energy for Scorpio. You know, someone could have a very unique characteristic physically about them, whether someone has like a little bit of a gap in their tooth, or someone has like gray eyes, or someone has like a beauty mark somewhere really specific on their face, like something very noticeably unique about someone's physical looks, especially on their face. Tell me more about the Star card energy for Scorpio. The Tower. Mars energy, Scorpio, Aries energy. Tell me more about the Star and the Ace of Cups. Bottom of the deck, we have the Queen of Cups. Okay, so this Ace of Cups, Queen of Cups energy. Yeah, I definitely feel you're more so the Queen of Cups. Again, this has nothing to do with gender or sex. We have masculine, feminine energies. This is dominantly feminine water energy where you're very in tune with the energy levels of people. You read people like a book. You're empathic. And there is a part of you that when you see like a shadow or a hurt person, there's a part of you that kind of may want to heal that or may want to understand that. And I do feel like in the beginning, like maybe with the Tower, this person had a lot going on, some terrible things, traumatic things in their past. You know, losing someone at an early age or something happening to them. I'm hearing car accident for someone very particular, but obviously it's not for everyone. But something along those lines, right? And I think you were the first they felt like they could kind of really open up with about or talk about with, and you provided them with this healing that I think in some way created some sort of trauma bond in a sense. And I feel with that being said, they started to kind of fall in love with the idea of you and kind of develop these feelings for you and put you on this pedestal of what you are and what you could be and what you should be in their lives. That wasn't aligned with your ideas. That wasn't aligned with you. And I'm saying that too because as much as they feel like they care about you, with the Five of Swords, like they were rude sometimes, or they were, when they got their ego provoked or their anger, you know, triggered, it was like they acted not fair, they acted rude, they acted dismissive, or whatever that was specifically for you. And I think at the end of it all, if they care for me but aren't willing to apologize or aren't willing to work on it, that's just something that I can't still have hopes in when it's clearly not improving. So I really do feel the Tower moment came down when you decided to pull away, when you decided that there was not much more you could do and that you guys are on different paths and that's where it should be. But this person is not really taking that, and I don't think they really even still understand the gravity of you moving on. And I think they still think they can fix this. This is so specific and it's probably only going to be a few of you, but this person has been doing a lot of psychedelics lately for a few of you, or mind-altering substances, which may cause more of the delusion to be more prevalent in their consciousness. Just so you're aware of that for a few of you, or just a confirmation of who I'm talking about here. What's reading this is the Four of Cups. Cancer energy. Yeah, Scorpio, I think at first when you came to realize all this, it did hurt you. Again, you are a Queen of Cups type of energy. You are someone that feels things very deeply, but the thing with Scorpios is that they feel it, but they're able to process it and get over it a lot quicker than some of the other water signs. Just on what I've been able to see and experience from water signs. I'm a water sign, so I'm not hating, but I'm just saying Scorpios are definitely able to move on with it quicker and let go of those attachments than, let's just say, Pisces or Cancer. So I think with the Four of Cups rooting this, Scorpio, I think now looking back, you can see that you're able to kind of detach from what you once felt for this person, looking at it honestly and seeing that maybe you just didn't care as much as you did before, that there's not as much passion or excitement or want to fix this anymore. And even some of you guys, I would say, have become like emotionally numb to this situation, especially if it's been ongoing for a long time. And I think that's part of why this person's so upset, especially if they got the experience of you as the Queen of Pentacles type, or the Queen of Cups type of energy, where you were once caring. When they saw that now that's gone to ice, water has turned to ice, it's hard to deal with and understand. And I think they are having a hard time really getting that, Scorpio. I kind of want to clarify this Four of Cups. Tell me more about the Four of Cups. Five of Pentacles, yep. Taurus energy. And the Five of Swords, wow. So 555 here is officially on the spread. So your birthday could be November 5th, November 15th, or October 25th. But yeah, I think you're just kind of done with the treatment. You're kind of done with, you know, trying to navigate and walk on eggshells with this person's well-being when they're not willing to take any accountability for maybe getting triggered or for, you know, having this emotional reaction or mean reaction. And I think with the Four of Cups and the Five of Pentacles and the Five of Swords, if this is their energy, yeah, I think they're feeling very bad for themselves. I think they're feeling very much like they got the shit end of the stick with this, that you did all this. And again, it's part of their inability to kind of take any sort of part in it. I'm not saying it's all one and other, but I definitely feel, Scorpio, you can say, yeah, I mean, I had characteristics that didn't work out for you. They're not willing to kind of say, yeah, I could do something to have changed that. So it's like, woe is me. Scorpio did this to me. How could Scorpio do this to me? When I think you wanted the Ten of Pentacles, right? Virgo energy. You wanted someone that you could see the long term with, that you could build success with, that you could have a home with. And again, I feel like this person's not good with money. And that was some sort of concern to you. Like they were running credit card debt. They were in debt. They were, you know, not spending their money wisely. And I think that was also a big part as to why you felt this wasn't giving you the security you needed. I also feel like the people who are on their side the most is their family, but they're getting very wrong information about it. So their family thinks like you're the problem, you're, you know, but yeah, I think if anyone were to see this situation clearly, they could see that there was definitely errors on both ends. In the recent past, we have the Seven of Swords, Aquarius energy. Okay, so if you're on the timeline where you've moved on from this, you've already kind of put an end to it, blocked it, said your goodbye, they're still trying to sneak and find more information about you. They're still trying to snoop on you. I definitely feel this is the type to make fake accounts to follow you, the type to use a friend's account to still have access to you. They're still up to something, Scorpio, and I feel like they think this may be the loss of the battle, but not the war. So I would just be aware of that. Like they are still trying to find ways to access you, get more information on you. I don't know what they're going to do with that information. But for those of you that are in the process right now of realizing all this, I think they're still trying to find ways in whatever way they can to make you not fully open to the idea that you guys are just not compatible. So they may be kind of saying things now, oh yeah, I'll do this, with no real intention of ever doing it. And I think for some of you guys, you even kind of caught them up in a lie recently, or caught them up in, you know, they said they were going to change something and then you caught them doing it. Yeah, I think it's red-handed now, and Spirit maybe had to show you the true colors of this person so you can get the clarity that there's something not right here, and that there's someone that's not being honest with you, or someone that is up to something that is still kind of intruding on your boundaries, psychically, mentally, emotionally. I think they're waiting for the right time to execute some sort of plan here, whether that is to like pop up somewhere where they know you may be at, or reach out to you with a different number. I don't know. I definitely feel that type of energy here. In others of you, it could possibly be, especially with the Four of Cups, that they're acting like they're not caring right now, but it's a lie. They're caring very, very deeply here. But maybe they're kind of just trying to see that if I act like I don't care, maybe you'll get Scorpio's feelings hurt where they will have to reach out. They're hoping that you have the same type of ego as they do. All right, Scorpio. To see the likely outcome of this situation, what is likely to happen and unfold in your love life from now to end of the month regarding this situation. If you felt this was really your reading, I promise there'll be more information in the extended reading. And if you'd like to join me for the extended reading, open up the description box and you'll find the link to Vimeo, which will take you to the extended reading. But if this is where I depart, Scorpio, I hope that this has made a lot of sense to you, that this has confirmed a lot for you and has given you the clarity, insight, healing, and guidance in regards to whatever's happening in your love life. And if it has, please let me know. Drop a comment below, hit that like button, and don't forget to subscribe. I love you, Scorpio, very much, and I'll see you next time. Take care, Scorpio.